Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to paint some Blood Angel Space Marines in this beginner friendly tutorial, so even if you are new to painting, you'll be able to follow along nicely. The Blood Angels that we've got are these ones from the blind box from the Space Marine Heroes 2022, and it is the guy with the rocket launcher, we have him twice, and the guy that's reloading. Without further ado, let's go!
Welcome back. Here's the box that the blind series come in. So it's the Heroes 2022 box set, and they're all themed with Blood Angels. As you can see, the 6 different characters you can get on the back there. I'm hoping to get all 6 to be able to use them as a kill team, if it's even legal. We're going to hope to do that soon. These are the ones that I got. So I got through 3 in total, 2 Brother Kaerel and 1 Brother Marzio, which kind of sucks because I've got the 2 rocket launchers, but we're able to switch out one for a helmet, one without a helmet, so there is a little bit of customization there. I do quickly choose to get rid of one of the rocket launch guys, and I'll paint them up in my own time. But yeah, this is Kaerel. And this is the unhelmeted Kaerel. These guys have been sprayed with a black undercoat primer, and then with white over the top. We are using contrast paints a little bit here, so we're going to be using some speed paints and some Citadel contrast, and they do work better when you've got a zenithal highlight. Well, this isn't strictly a zenithal. So we're going to start off with Blood Red, and that's literally just going to be for all the armor pieces, all the plates, trying to miss out any of the other bits that don't need to be red, so that the likes of his bolter, belts, the magazine in his hand, and we're going to do them now with black contrast, black Templar contrast, sorry. As you can see there, we're doing his bolter. The idea for this is to try and spread it thinly across the top section of the weapon, and we're going to try and let it pool in the recesses. We're going to do all the soft seals as well. If at any point you do actually mess up, it's okay. You can wipe off your brush in the water and quickly just wick away anything that you've done as extra, the lines you've gone over or whatever. Or you can come back later on and just touch it up with a little bit more Blood Angels Red. Or Blood Red, sorry, from Speed Paint range. And all the soft seals get done. And then we're going to go onto his belt. As you can see there, I actually accidentally hit the knuckles, and I did what I said, came back, just wiped my brush off, came back with a clean brush and just wicked away the excess. And we're just going to do the Aquila on the chest now. His belt's already being done. And the same again with the rocket launcher. We're just going to make sure that the rocket launcher is done. We're going to do the servo arm and the missiles that are in the backpack, inside the backpack there. He's already got the cable that reaches round from the rocket launcher all the way around to the front. That bit's already completed. Please let me know in the comments how you tend to do your Blood Angels. Some people tend to favour the gold pauldron rims and the gold Aquilas. We're just using a bit of Guilliman flesh here. So going over the white, it kind of gives the maybe a little bit more pasty than we used to, but it's a decent flesh tone. And although he's not the only one with his helmet off, this guy's the only one that I painted up. The other Brother Kaerel kind of got left to the side. I'll paint him up in my own time, like I said. Again, you kind of want to let it pool up around the ears and around the eyes. I'm just touching up a little bit of blood red there. And then we're going to go on to the leather bits. So any kind of pouches you're looking for, I'm going to do Mornfang Brown. And with this being a base layer, you kind of want to just put a fair amount into your palette and then get some water just to get it down to a decent consistency that it just spreads quite well. The base paints from Citadel range tend to be a little bit thick, and if you put them straight onto the model, then they tend to look a little bit gummy. Yeah, the best idea is to either get some thinner, medium, or use a little bit of water just to get it down to the right consistency. And this guy has two pouches rather. And Brother Kaerel only has one little pouch, so don't show you that one. Next up is a little bit of Retributor armor for his gold bullet that is hanging from the his pauldron there, and for the Aquila on the bolter. If you want to see more painting tutorials like this, then please let me know down in the comments as to what you'd like to see next. I'm quite happy to look at anything really. I'm not resigned to a specific chapter as of yet. So we're going to just use a little bit of holy white into the smoke here just to make it look a little bit more smoky. I don't know how many more times I can say smoke. And then everything's going to get a decent coat of Nuln Oil, just to dull everything down, to fix any mistakes that we might have made. And yeah, like I said, to bring that armour down. So this is applied rather liberally, and as you can see, I've put a little bit too much on that pauldron there, but I do keep going back to it because that's where I'll draw it from to do the rest of the leg, the rest of the shoulder and the head. The idea of this shade is to make sure that we get it into any of the cracks and crevices that are in his armour. Give him a nice little pin wash. And there's a comparison side to side as to the colour of the non-nulled and nulled armour. So after we've done the Nuln Oil, we're just going to use a little bit of Mephiston red to bring it back up to a decent coloured red, just to make it pop a little bit. Now the idea of this is to do all the armour panels, but to leave a fair bit around the cracks and crevices, to make sure we don't go in them and kind of disrupt the Nuln Oil that's there, that's settled there. You can stipple this on, or you can just use the side of the brush like I've been doing. And yeah. So what's your favourite chapter? Let me know in the comments. when it comes to the hand, it's quite fiddly as to actually getting that Mephiston red over the top. But the blood red did look a little bit more orange after the null oil. So we're just using this Mephiston red here to help put a little bit more warmth back into the model. And the same again goes for the rocket launcher dude. So Brother Kaerel, he'll get the same. This is pretty much a layering up technique, but if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of white to it to put in a highlight over the top, and again just put it onto the parts where light would bounce off it. But for the sake of what we're doing, we're just trying to get it quick and simple, tabletop standard. Get a game ready. I did actually get a little bit of Mephiston red on the end of the rocket there, so I was just wicked away what was on the brush to get rid of the little mistake there. Anybody who's made it this far into the video, if you have played Blood Angels before, just leave me a skull in the comments. I'll know what it is. A couple of my friends used to love playing as Blood Angels. The Death Company is immense. Well, it was in 4th and 5th edition when we used to play. I'm hoping to get back into it in 10th, looking to get a Space Wolf army up and running. Again, let me know what chapter you prefer, what you play as. We're just going to put a bit of runic grey on the base and then paint the base rim a Baden black, and then we shall be pretty much finished. So with this speed paint, we are literally just going to splodge it on, move it around a bit. Runic grey all over the base, and like I say, we'll do a Baden black around the base rim and call it a day. It was taking me around about 15 minutes per model to actually get this done, but once you get yourself into a little sequence, it should pick up. You should be able to do them a lot quicker. By the time I'd done the second one, I think it was only 10 more minutes. So yeah, and here's the big reveal. Something that we didn't go through in the tutorial is just a few little details. So we've had a little bit of lead belcher to the tiny details we put hit on the pipes of his armor.